Complete. It just needs the right equipment. Ridgetop Rentals at 3502 Clay Road, Spencer is your one-stop shop for all construction tools. Rent dozers, excavators, air compressors, and more on a daily or weekly basis. We also do hourly work. Not only can you rent, but purchase from a wide variety of equipment on sale. Ridgetop Rentals is also your destination for steel buildings and cement work. Reach us at 304-927-1418. Circle S Farmers Market is now grillin' and chillin'. Located at the Y in Arnoldsburg, Circle S Market is already well known for having the area's best loaded subs and wraps. And now we are serving hamburgers, hot dogs, steak subs, hand-breaded chicken tenders, and much more on our grill. Follow us on Facebook for more daily specials as well. All of our beef is locally sourced, so you are getting the best quality food. Looking to host an event? Let Circle S Farmers Market hook you up with our fresh-made deli platters, meat and cheese platters, veggie platters, or create your own. Just try us once and you'll become a repeat customer. Stop in and order or call in your order for pickup at 304-655-8055. That's 304-655-8055. There truly is a little something for everyone at Circle S Farmers Market and more. Stop by at 10351 South Calhoun Highway, Arnoldsburg at the Y or call us today. Hello, Raider fans. This is Andrew Miller, voice of your Roane County Raiders, inviting you to join us for another exciting week of Raider football on WVRC 104.7 FM. Last week, the Raiders took care of business in a rivalry game against Clay County, defeating the Panthers 49-14. This week, once again, the Raiders host an LKC opponent in Williamstown. Roane County High School Raider football is brought to you by these community-minded sponsors: Roane General Hospital, McIntosh Hardware, Furniture and Appliance, Jack Garrett Ford, Ashley Insurance, Joel Baker Law, PLLC, Route 33 Steakhouse, Miller's Suds and Sales, Roane Self-Storage, Circle S Farms, Backwood Ramblings, Stats Pharmacy, Honest Fred's Flooring, D&D Motors, Hildreth Supply, Family Healthcare, Groves Auto, or Depew Realty, Penna's Barbershop, Norman L. Daniels State Farm Agent, Hardman Supply, ECI Environmental Compliance Inc., Carpenter's General Store, Mini Hamilton Health Systems, Poca Valley Bank, Ridgetop Rentals, Spencer Cash Saver, Brandon Dental, DW Excavating LLC, People's Bank, Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply, Stump Funeral Home, The Hungry Moose Restaurant, Paramount Surveying, APS Air Production Services, Spencer Pizza Hut, Gomard and Spencer, Little Canal Bus, Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, Tudor's Biscuit World, Hardin Insurance Agency, Harris Oil Company, Kirby Insurance, Calhoun Banks, and the Player of the Game Award sponsored by Willett T. Starcher Auto Parts. Join us this Friday night. Pregame coverage begins at 7:05 p.m. and kickoff is set for 7:30 p.m. right here on your sports leader, WVRC 104.7 FM.
And a wonderful Friday morning to all of you out there in Radio Land. I'm excited about high school football tonight. I hope everybody else out there is as well. Obviously, this isn't Will. Wake Up with Will took off. I think he took the dogs out for a walk. He's relaxing right now. This is Drew taking over the stage. And the reason I'm in studio always and forever is the fact that I like to bring people in studio. And I own the station, so I can do what I want. And I'm very excited about the guest we have in studio today. I hope you guys are joining us on the radio. If not, we are on Facebook and YouTube live streaming. I am happy to be joined. I'm in the presence of royalty, folks. I have Miss Ella Wilson. I can't eat. All you do is win is the first thing I wanted to say to you. You are here not as the Black Walnut Festival Queen now. You're not as the Ripley Queen. I'll let you talk about that. You're also now reigning over the Molasses Festival over in Arnoldsburg.
Yes.
Ella, number one, thank you for coming in. I know you had a long trip to get here.
I would do anything to come in and speak to you, Drew. I love coming home. I love speaking to my community. So,
Are you going to go to the game tonight? Or are you busy?
I'm going to try to, but I am kind of a busy gal right now.
Yeah.
A lot of schoolwork as well. I am a college student, so I'm in my third semester of college, so I'm kind of figuring my way out through navigating this kind of schedule along with my school one as well.
Yeah, you're a busy human being, always have been a busy human being. Ella, I was trying to figure out the last time I had you on the radio with me, and you had mentioned it was when you were royalty, but it was at the Black Walnut Festival, and that was before you even, I think, took off for college. So I'm happy to have you back, and again, I'm happy to have you to promote what I consider to be one of the great small town festivals that did not quit after COVID.
Yes.
The Molasses Festival in Arnoldsburg. Tell us about you winning that first.
Well, the Molasses Festival has always been kind of a presence in my life. Coming from Spencer, very close to Arnoldsburg, I knew about it growing up. But my great-grandma and her husband used to grow sugarcane on their farm and make molasses. Molasses has been a big part of my life, and whenever I started competing in pageantry, especially when I got to the age range for Queen, I knew this was a title that I wanted. Not just because I had a passion for the festival, but the festival deserves more in my eyes.
Yeah.
That the community comes together every single year and is the reason why it keeps running. Arnoldsburg itself, it's such a powerhouse in ways that I feel like a lot of people in surrounding communities don't realize. And the Molasses Festival has so much more to offer and so much more that it will offer in the future.
Yeah, you don't have to be a big town to have big heart, and that's what Arnoldsburg does. You know, I spend a lot of time over there just in business, and it's always fun to be in that community and in the just little surrounding pockets as well. We're talking with Queen Ella Wilson of the Molasses Festival. So you win this title. How many titles have you had in the time you've done this?
So I compete in the fairs and festivals strain, obviously. I don't do anything like Miss America or Miss USA. So I've been within this pageant strain for 5 years. My first title was the 2021 Miss Rowan County Teen. And then I went to Clay County, and I was the Golden Delicious Teen. And then my first Queen title was right here in my hometown. It was the Black Walnut Festival, which, of course, will always be special to my heart. But then I was your Ripley 4th of July Queen, and here I am as the West Virginia Molasses Festival Queen. And I'm just glad that I get the opportunity to talk about areas so local to me. I could go and compete for the Strawberry Festival. I love the Strawberry Festival, but these are my homes.
Yeah.
These are the people that I know, and these are the people that I know deserve love. And that's my mission with every title. I want to put love into things and make sure that it blossoms through it. I love watching things progress and grow, and Arnoldsburg and the Molasses Festival is something I'm very passionate about.
Well, also you said you don't compete in like Miss America. You want to give people a chance, I assume, is why you don't compete in that. You want to give somebody else a chance to win. We're talking with Ella Wilson, again, Queen of this year's Molasses Festival. And the good thing about you having had the history that you have with these pageants and representing whatever it is you're representing, you know what the job is at this point. You know what your job is to do, which is to promote this festival. And you have a travel schedule involved with that. You've got to do a lot of stuff on top of your daily life. Talk about that. Talk about how much you have to put into promoting this festival.
It's a time commitment I wasn't expecting. When I started doing pageantry, I had no clue. I had no clue that a festival's queen is the main form of advertisement during the off season.
Yeah.
Of course, whenever you're gearing up for a festival, they'll start the advertisements, start posting on Facebook. But I am the #1 form of advertisement for the Molasses Festival. So right now, we're kind of fizzing out of pageant season. All the festivals kind of have their queens now. But during pageant season, I try to attend as many pageants as I can. I love to get up on stage during the visiting royalty time, during intermission, and talk about my festival, invite people to come out. But I also go to other festivals. One that I love going to is Sutton Fall Fest. I love going there every year, but just visiting new festivals that I haven't been to as well, so I can discover other things. Last year, I went to the Monongalia County Fair for the first time, and it was amazing, and I loved it.
Oh, and you're up that way now, so
Yes.
that doesn't. At least that takes away some of the travel. Again, we're talking with Ella Wilson, Queen of the Molasses Festival. Let's talk about the Molasses Festival itself. When are the dates this year for the festival, and what are your duties during this festival, and what are some of the highlights that we're going to see?
Well, we're really going to be picking it up next week, Wednesday through Saturday. Technically, we open Tuesday, but Wednesday is whenever our kitchens are going to open. Our vendors are going to be opening as well, Thursday too. And Friday is going to be our kids' play day. You're going to, of course, get the chance to make some molasses. Molasses making is always going to be going on at the festival. Unfortunately, this year we will not have a carnival, but there will be other activities like beekeeping and Friday night is also whenever we're going to have bingo.
Yes.
So make sure you guys come out to the Lions Club bingo. And we also have some amazing bands lined up for Friday and Saturday as well. I don't want to spoil anything. I would like for you
not gonna
guys
give
to
it away?
come out and see it yourself. But Saturday is also the Grand Parade. We're starting at Arnoldsburg Elementary. Of course, I will be in it, and I hope to see everyone I know and love there from Spencer and Arnoldsburg. And we're also going to be doing cornhole and a car show that day.
Wonderful.
So there's a lot of things happening. The car show is what I'm most excited for personally.
Yes.
My Papal, he has a 68 original Camaro, electric blue, and I love being able to go out to the car show and talk to the owners about the history of the cars, how they got into it, and you can learn so much more culture through a car show than you realize.
It is wild when you go to a car show.
Yes.
If you just pick the brains of a couple people, it turns into some amazing little avenue that's so much fun to just listen to these people with all the knowledge and history that they have. Just a lot of fun is had at the Molasses Festival. We've been involved with it, Ella, for now. This will be our 4th year going over to the festival. Last year and this year, we made it a Saturday-only event. We did it the first couple of years. We did it, I think, Thursday, Friday, and then did the parade Saturday. We're going to stay full bore on Saturday. We're going to cover the parade on Facebook and YouTube right here. You guys can see the Molasses Festival feed that we do there, and then we're going to stay live after the parade, and we're going to be talking with people, talking with vendors. We'll certainly have you. We'll try to find you if you're not busy that day, and it's just going to be a good time. I hope that the weather holds up. That's the one thing you can never count for. This week's been great. Hopefully next week continues that trend of really, really nice weather. And again, as you said, it's all about small towns, small communities having pride in who they are and what they do, and they do Molasses quite well. I like the thought that people can still go there. They've got that setup, that actual, what do you call that thing? Where you squeeze the sugar cane? I don't know what it is.
Squeeze the juice out, and you got to boil it, take the granules out. But my queen duties actually start tomorrow.
Really?
This weekend is going to be the barn for the festival, where all the 4-H and FFA members are going to be able to show their animals. And I have a very heavy choice to make. I get to pick a queen's choice animal from the entire barn. So I get to go around and talk to the kids, talk about the kind of effort they put in to their animals, because I'm a 4-H girl. Though I didn't show an animal, I understand the time and commitment and love that goes into that. And especially supporting their local 4-H club who helps run the barn.
Yeah.
So I get to go and meet up with the community and see the beginning phases of the festival tomorrow.
Yeah. Again, we're talking with Ella Wilson, queen this time of the Molasses Festival, held every year over in Arnoldsburg. The festival coming up next week, Tuesday-ish. Wednesday is when they really get things going, though, and there's a whole lot to take care of over there. Hopefully, people decide to continue to have a good time and show up for the festival. It's a big community event, but it's also financially impactful for the little town of Arnoldsburg. You, again, have been at this for quite a while now. I remember when you first started. It's amazing that you're now 5 years into pageantry. You're now deep into college life. We'll talk about that before I take you off the air. But as a queen, one of the things that you one of the things you attach to your reign is you find something that's very passionate for you, a cause or something that you want to promote as you go through your time in this. And you've got a really, really good one I wanted you to take a chance to talk about here. Talk about the thing that you're promoting with your platform here.
Of course. So the entire time I did pageantry, my platform was mental health awareness, which I'm still very passionate about. But if anybody who's listening doesn't know me or my family, my little sister Addie got diagnosed with Crohn's disease last year, and she was only 16 years old. It was a year of medical battles, doctor's appointments, trying to figure out what was wrong, thinking we had the solution, but we didn't. And the average age to get diagnosed with Crohn's disease is 35. So it was a very tough journey, and watching the strength she had as just a child, really, to go through that, and watching my mom live in a hospital with her for months, and also getting to see how much work her doctors and her nurses put in for her. She had a life-saving surgery right after the Black Walnut Festival last year, and without her doctors and nurses, it wouldn't have even been a possibility, which is why I started my community service initiative called Addie's Cause. We talk a lot about Crohn's awareness, breaking down those barriers. Really, a lot of people think that Crohn's is just one thing, but there are so many other side effects like sun sensitivity, food sensitivity, a lot of things that come with that, extreme weight loss.
Yeah.
And it's a disease that is not well known, and there's not a cure for it because people don't talk about it enough.
Yeah.
Bringing awareness to topics like this is important, not just for things like Crohn's, ulcerative colitis as well. They kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah.
But right now I'm in the process of getting some boxes made for some donations for children in hospitals and nurses and doctors to put up in local schools and in Morgantown as well. And I really want to talk about it as much as I can. I want to sound like a broken record, even if it gets tired to some people, because I need to tell as many people as I can, because if they can avoid the battle we had leading up to her diagnosis and to going into remission, which luckily she is in remission now, then I want to do everything I can.
Yeah, I think it is one of those things that someone may, in passing, see a commercial about it, but that doesn't mean they have a clue about what it is and what it entails and the things that have to happen for people when they do have it. And again, I know your family, and I've seen, just from a bird's eye distance, I've seen all the trips to the hospital, all the struggles, all the strains. And again, you're right there with the family doing that while trying to do your stuff, So although everybody has to have a cause, you have one that's even much more personal to you. So it's easier for you to talk about something like that when you're so into trying to get people to understand about it.
But something I'm glad that I had the opportunity while creating this community service initiative. Like you said, we're talking about college. I'm a graphic design student and a journalism student, so I got to use a little bit of those skills that I'm learning in school. If you go on Facebook and search up Addie's Cause, I do have a Facebook page. It's a little inactive right now because I'm busy.
Because you're going from right to left, up and down.
But on there you can also find our website, which was completely designed by me. Our logo, everything, it's a product of my love. It truly is. It took months and months of development from me and just me, which is something I don't think I've ever put this kind of time commitment into anything, which is why I'm so proud of it and why I'm so proud to be able to spread awareness for something so close to my heart.
Yeah, and you are of the platform, you are in pageants, and you do have a voice, and you have a big voice that goes around places, and so there's no better way than to promote this and promote what you're trying to do with Crohn's disease, and as you said, with that ulcerative colitis and all that goes with it. We're talking with Ella Wilson, queen of the Molasses Festival. You want to see her, go to the Molasses Festival. She'll be running around wild and crazy. She'll be locked in for the parade. She'll be sitting or standing during the parade. And then other than that, she's going to be moving and shaking. Before I let you go, you just mentioned graphic design and journalism is what you are studying right now. You're at WVU, right?
Yes.
And how much longer do you have to go with this whole thing?
Well, I'm in my first semester of my sophomore year, so I'm about halfway through right now. It's so different than what I was expecting. Coming from a small town like Spencer, Morgantown truly is a different world, but I wouldn't change it for a thing. WU is a community just how Spencer and Arnoldsburg are communities. They come together for causes just the same as we do, and I love the people in my program. I'm specifically under the College of Creative Arts and Media, and the people in my program are just the kindest people, and something that WU does is to provide so much support and individualized support, which I'm very thankful for. A lot of other big state colleges, you won't get the attention that you'll get at WU. But living up there on my own is, it's very scary, but I love being up there, but I can't avoid coming home.
Yeah,
I have to come home at least 3 times a month.
If you didn't, your mom would be driving up there.
Yes.
And making sure that you were interacting. Ella, it's been great having you on here. You're always a great voice for whatever it may be it the Black Walnut Festival, the 4th of July Festival, and now this wonderful small festival in Arnoldsburg, which is the Molasses Festival. See Ella Wilson, queen of the Molasses Festival, next week. Of course, she's going to be at the barn starting tomorrow, so she's going to be busy busy all week. Molasses Festival kicks off officially next Tuesday. Go over there to Arnold'sburg and see all they have and get involved with that. They always love having volunteers over there to help out. They're going to have great things happening for kids, for adults, for everybody who wants to. Great music, all sorts of stuff taking place at the Molasses Festival. Join us on WVRC. We'll be there at noon on Saturday. We'll cover the parade, and then we'll stay down there at the park for another couple of hours talking with people and continuing to promote what Ella is here to promote. Ella Wilson, thank you very much. Sorry we had to drag you from Morgantown for this.
I love coming and talking to you. So
Great stuff. Ella Wilson, queen of the Molasses Festival. I'm going to run away now as Will is patiently pacing back and forth over there, and I'm going to give him the seat once again.